me from the left to the right of me, in front of me and behind me. And Lord, I thank you for loving me when I didn't deserve it. You never let me alone, even when I left you deserted. I know it hurted your heart when I walked away from your presence, walked away from my best friend and learned such a hard lesson. I